Oh my god, guys, we are live. Haven't haven't gone live in a very long time. Um Wanted to make this video because we just heard news today. I just got off work. So I heard news that the Lexus is making an IS 500, 500 being the 5.0 liter. Usually in the past they had an IS 350, 250. You know, it's just, to me, it's an F Sport. It's not an F. So it kind of is like you get the best of both worlds. You get the new design, but not like the signature F. What do you call it? The signature F body, with the wide front fenders and the bumper and stuff like that. But it's got the V8 engine. Everyone thought that Lexus was gonna do away with it because BMW did it. I believe Mercedes did it, and Lexus kept the V8 engine, and they threw it in the IS 500. So I just got off work and I'm trying to catch up with all this stuff. I know my buddy Jamie made a video about it, and millions of people, tons of YouTubers making this video, but I figured I'm not gonna have time to sit down and edit all these videos for you guys, and then I just want to go live. What up, Darren? What up, Jeff? So let's talk about this real quick. As you can see, typing in IS 250 or IS 500, I'm sorry. Let's go on Car and Drivers thing. It's the first time reading this, by the way, so hopefully you guys are reading as well. It comes with 472 horsepower. Okay, if my math is correct, which is, it might not be, this is 50, what is that, 56 more horsepower than the old ISF or the old V8 engines. RCF and the GSF might be a little bit more, because they kind of redid some of the head and the intake manifold, but the ISF compared to this IS 500, this is way faster. Looking at the initial design, I actually really do like it a lot. I think it's kind of aggressive in a more modern approach. I was not really a big fan of the last IS at all. I just thought it was a little bit too girly. That's just my opinion. What up, UK? Woo. What's up, Zach? Damn, thinking about me. I appreciate that, man. I feel like I died or something off the channel. But it comes in this nice red color, which I love. It's like Matador red from the last gen, no, not last generation, 2 generations ago. My buddy had that, and a couple of people I still follow on Instagram have Matador red, and I really like that color. The headlights really look sick. I wasn't sure what I felt at the first time I seen it, but it really works well with this body style, because of the sleek lines and edges. It's, oh my god, even that bulging on the hood right here, I think that is really impressive. And using the signature Lexus DRLs and integrating it into the headlight looks really cool in my opinion. Some people don't like the design, or they're not sold on it, but that's what we all said about the Supra, the BMW Supra, and honestly it grew on me. Actually seeing it in the street and seeing people modify it, it looks really good. And I think in the auto industry we need something new and refreshing every single once in a while. And after you see the same stuff over and over again, or underdeveloped vehicle, or saying, oh, we wish we had it, we wish we had that, and then people are still not satisfied, it gets kind of redundant. But you got to appreciate these type of engineering. Like, car manufacturers are still shedding out performance cars for us, and I like it so much. I love the rear end. We'll get to that in a little bit, but it comes standard with all blacked out trims, which I like. Like, there's barely any chrome on here. Probably the only chrome might be on the mirrors there. Even the grill all blacked out. It looks really good. What up, Kyle? We were talking about the ISF. Kyle Kersey, if you guys see him in the chat, he's the one that actually bought my ISF from Georgia. So if you guys are in Georgia and you see him out there, say what's up. He's taking care of my old lady. Could have went to a better home. He's awesome. So this is the new, you know, like I said, this one, the F Sport does not come with the cool fenders and side skirts. It still retains the factory base model look, but you get the bulge. The bulge on that hood looks really good. And even the F style front end, like the GSF and the RCF with the bigger vents here for cooling, I like that a lot. But let's just keep continuing on. The rear end, I really like this rear end a lot. I've noticed Porsche, I noticed Hyundai and Kia. They're all starting to do this one connected taillight thing. Wasn't really popular, I don't think. It was kind of like a cool thing for like Hondas, and who else had it? Like some American cars did it back in the 90s, but it didn't really work. This looks really clean. I don't know, there's something about it. I've seen this car actually in person like 3 months ago. Like it must have been like, you know, one of those like newer, like it just came in and someone was driving it, like, you know, down in Delray Beach where I live, or near where I live, and the car looks really great. I don't know if I like this big plastic piece on the bumper. It's supposed to like be a diffuser or a breakaway two-tone look. I just don't know if I like it. It's just too much of nothing. They could have made it more aggressive, but with these type of designs, that's why we have manufacturers like Wald and Novel and all these, or Novell, or these companies that can make diffuser. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's probably a few clips and a couple screws, and you pop it right out and put a new one in. If you watch some of my old videos with the RCF, my buddy Andy, who had one before, the blue one, we actually had to install a Wald diffuser on that, and we had to remove the factory black piece that's on the bumper and put the new one in, which is really nice because it fits perfect. So probably gonna go slower. Yeah, it might be slower because of the weight difference. I want to say it's a little bit heavier. It could be, honestly. It's a brand new car. I would assume safety features would probably have to be enhanced in some sort of way. Full bolt-ons, I mean, I would assume if it's the same engine, you could probably use some of the stuff on the RCF or GSF, like PPE or Siki or, you know, RR Racing. But who knows? Someone's gonna do it. Some rich person's gonna buy this car, probably slam it on Boston's and throw tons of bolt-ons on it, and it's gonna look pretty good, man. Like, I just want to see who's gonna do it first, and I want to see it on the street and, you know, be able to do more reviews or even look at it. But yeah, who knows? We'll see if it's gonna be faster than the old ISF. Am I gonna buy? The taillights are kind of ugly. I don't know. See, it's gonna grow on me. I mean, it is already grown on me, but I think some people don't like it right now, but it will grow on you. It's just very unique styling. It really stands out. I don't know. I like it a lot. Let's go through it again, guys. Quad tip, just like the old ISF and the GSF and whatnot. I do like that they didn't do what they did with the, was it the GSF? No, it wasn't it. I'm not sure what car I'm talking about, but they pretty much had like a fake quad tip on the rear, and then it was like attached to like a diffuser or something like that, or a bumper, and then the exhaust, like the plain black exhaust, just kind of sits and hangs out underneath it. But this actually looks like the tips are on the exhaust and underneath the diffuser, which we all have to agree, this looks really nice. That fake exhaust thing going on these days, like the other day I saw a Corolla hatchback, and oh my god, like Corolla hatchback, it's cool, you know, whatever, but like the rear bumper has these integrated like placed exhaust tips, but he had an aftermarket exhaust that went out to the middle like the Civic Type R, and it just looks so dumb. Like if he would have just like plastic dip or painted the exhaust tips black and hide it, it would have looked okay. But it was a combination of like a fake exhaust tip with a Civic exhaust down the middle, and it hung really low like a big sack of balls, and it just didn't look good at all. And I really like that Lexus actually kind of probably took that to heart when people complained about it, and actually put the exhaust tips on the exhaust this time. Let me read some of the comments. 2IS still my favorite. Yeah, I don't blame, man. It's a really popular model too. Don't remind me. Base price. Yeah, I think Jeff, I think the base price is 56,000. I was talking to one of my friends on Facebook, and he was saying that it might be upwards to 65K, and he doesn't see the ISF being. That's the thing I'm confused about. Are they gonna make an ISF, or is it gonna be a LSF, an LCF, and an RC or GSF? I don't know if they're gonna bring back the RCF or the GSF. If they did, it'd be kind of cool, but at the same time, it's like there needs to be something about it to make it pop. All we know is rendering pictures, right? We have no physical proof that these cars are ever gonna come out. But the fact that Lexus just put the VA into technically a base model, that's quite impressive in a lot of ways, because now you change it from like an entry level sedan to a high performance sedan, but not so much the top of the line model or trim. Would it be affordable? Hell yeah, it'd be affordable, because when the GSF first came out, I went to Lexus Palm Beach down here, and oh my god, how much they wanted. I think they wanted like freaking $100,000 for it or something. I could be crazy, but you know, these market prices. And eventually that same car, I don't, maybe not the same car, but like a year or two later, it was a 2016 at this time, and it ended up being like 2018 or 19 when I went back to look. They couldn't sell it, and they ended up selling it for like $56,000. So I can't imagine the Fs being so expensive, to be honest with you. Yeah, RCF, yeah, 65K. Oh man, that's still a good price, in my opinion, for a brand new car. This one, if it is $56,000, you know, you got to put in consideration you're getting a better engine or bigger engine, a lot of almost 500 horsepower right there. With some bolt-ons and tunes, you're gonna be well over one of the faster cars on the road, and it's a completely redesigned, brand new vehicle with modern interior compared to like an 08 ISF. You know what I mean? Which is more simplistic. So I think it's worth the money at 56K. Maybe 60 if you're pushing it, but you know, with time and depreciation, it might even go down. Or if this car is underperforming than the old ISF, at least anyone that has an 08 to 0 or 2013 ISF, that value is gonna shoot back up. I mean, they are now. So whenever I sold mine to Kyle, you know, I pretty much like had it like mostly modded, and I just sold it to him for like for a decent price. That I thought was fair for both of us. But now, like, you can see those same cars that are like maybe not in the best shape with decent miles, like 130, 150K miles. I see them listing for like 25,000, which is ridiculous. That's a lot of money, but there's no difference than buying a 2000 Integra Type R for 80K. You know, that's mint condition, low miles, whatever. These cars are gonna hold value, in my opinion. It's just a matter of it's the market. It just depends on the market. People are like, oh, you know, you could buy this and that, but I don't know, reliability wise and aesthetics and you know, the people that own the cars, it's really well worth it rather than buying I don't know. I don't want to get into all that crap. Let me just catch up on some of the comments, then we'll go on with the pictures. Yes, they're not calling it an ISF, they're calling it a IS 500 F Sport, 500 being the 5.0 liter V8 that's going to be inside of it. I don't see the F badge on these photos. You guys don't see it either, right? Oh, I wish I could zoom in. How do I zoom in this thing? Oh, there we go. There's no F badges except for on the fender. Right there. So I guess it's kind of cool. But will they make an ISF? I don't know, to be honest with you. I really don't know if they'll make an ISF. If they're already putting this motor into this, I don't think they will. I think they'll maybe later on, but they're definitely going to save those sources for what I believe is going to be an LSF and what I believe to be an LCF. LCF is going to be nowhere, like somewhere between like 125, 150, 170K. Crazy money to pay, but speculation is going to be a V8 twin turbo, making probably like 630 horsepower. I didn't really look too much into it, to be honest, guys. I haven't really been researching car stuff for a while, but that's what I heard. But look at the interior, very similar to the, you know, modern Lexus that you see on the street today. Get the analog clock, which I really love. Some people don't, but I really like that a lot. Those vents look kind of different, the round ones on the sides right there. I don't know if that's oh god, I don't know if that's new or not. I haven't really looked at the 3IS that much. This is my first time looking at the 4IS, so you guys can probably correct me on that. Okay, so Cuban Legend, it's yes, the new 4-door IS. It's gonna have a V8, but it's not from the ISF. It's gonna be from the GSF and the RCF, I believe. Just looking at the here, I'll go to the photo. I'm pretty sure you guys are more concerned about performance than these little plastic pieces. There, see, looking at that, damn right, you know that's a freaking 5.0 liter. But looking at the intake manifold on the cover, this is definitely from an RCF or the GSF. So it's a little bit more horsepower than the ISF engine. but I didn't really look too much into the comparison of the two. I'm not that much of a geek, but still, yeah, it's just technically the same engine. But my speculation is the new Fs, not F Sport, but the new Fs are all gonna have twin turbo engines. I think that's what they're trying to save it for. So think about this. This is 2021. They just dropped this car out for the public. So if you go back to history in 2006, they dropped the first 2IS, and when 2008 came, 2 years later, they actually dropped the ISF. So we don't know. It's probably gonna be a year or 2 years until they drop the F model. They're probably gonna do a lot of testing and stuff. They've been testing the LCF forever. We all know that, but I don't know much about what the other F model is. But everyone wants an ISF. Everyone wants probably the RCF, but I feel like they're gonna do away with the RC and the GSF and probably do an ISF, an LSF, and a LCF, but I could be wrong. Yeah, outer vents are around 4.0 liter twin turbo. Yeah, I wouldn't call this an F. It just has the V8 engine in it. Yeah. Damn, Jeff, you did? Shoot. Are you my neighbor? I don't know. Anyway, stop blabbing around. What do you guys think about it? You guys like it? I mean, I had to go live and just talk to you. I like to interact. This is pretty fun. I just haven't set up this like live stream crap in a long time. But, see, like I told you guys before, the Kia, they're doing the one-piece headlights. I don't know why this went here. I'm gonna get the hell out of this freaking page. But yes, this will be the 2022, so it'll be out next year, or you'll be able to purchase it by the end of this year. Like I said, 472 horsepower, so it's about 50 plus horsepower more than the ISF. Maybe the same, if not less, or 40 to 50 more horsepower than the RCF. Let's see. Yeah, see, company is not calling it a full F model, so there's gonna be a lot of fighting going on in the Instagram and all that stuff, because you guys are. It's funny because like I follow like F Sport Society and F Performance and Supreme Modelista, all the Lexus pages, right? I still support you guys, but man, it's so funny when all the memes came back saying like, oh, don't call your F Sport a F. Now this car is really gonna piss a lot of people off, because now we're like, oh, it's got the F motor, but it's not an F. It's an F Sport body and don't got the cool gunmetal wheels and whatever else. You know, I want to know, does it come with the big brake kit? Does it come with the Brembos? It should, right? What do you guys think? Oh. Funny. Oh man. Yeah. They wouldn't call it the F because they're saving that F name to put it on the car that they're building, which is going to be wider. And I want to say it's going to be a V8 twin turbo. It's probably going to be pushing like 550 horsepower, maybe more. But people want a turbo setup because one, fuel efficiency, and two, you can probably get more power out of it, I would assume. But of course, reliability in an NA engine would be ideal. I don't know what Lexus has in store for all of us, to be honest. Either way, they're changing things up because I think stuff got really stagnant and kind of plateaued when they released the GSF. Like, it was a beautiful looking car. It still is till this day. But I think people are like, you literally just gave us the same engine with the BBK in a different trim. So I think Lexus is like, all right. So what can you do to change your perspective on the brand? And I want to say they're doing a V8 twin turbo. Oh my god, that's such a clean looking engine, y'all. I want to get a Lexus. Should I get a Lexus, guys? I don't know. Okay, so if you guys follow me on Instagram, Kantstandlam on Instagram, like, and watch my stories and some of the posts I post, I bought a truck recently. I've been trying to make a video on it and stuff, and trying to make it all cool, and try to like put a timestamp on my channel. But I've been working like so much in the past year. Like, if you watch those videos in the past where I told you guys about how like work got difficult and I quit and this and that, like it's been tough. 2019 was a really rough year for me financially. So 2020 came through, and I was able to land a job at a bottling plant, and I've been working really hard, diligently, and like expanding and growing my career in that. So most of my time has been there working full time, and also weekends I would do like side jobs like window tinting and vinyl wrapping, which some of the videos I post recently, you know, is from those side jobs. But I haven't had time to vlog, and I don't think people really care to watch me vlog too much, because to be honest with you, I don't really leave the house often. I'm always in the garage doing the same boring shit, right? So anyway, I'm gonna do more videos. If you guys like this live stream stuff, I can probably do it once a week or maybe twice a week, and we just sit here and talk shit. But right now, today is about the Lexus. It's, oh god, looks so freaking awesome. So yeah, you were right. Was it Cuban? Sorry, I'm trying to go back in the comments here. Want to give you guys credit for, Stephen Huynh, my bad. Yeah, so Stephen Huynh said the RCF was around 65k MSRP, and yes, you were right. But in here, in this article, it says the IS 500 will be several thousands less. So yes, we're looking it to be, I'm gonna say 56k starting up to 64,000. Kind of pricey though, but it'll be alright. Alright, let me pause this music and let's watch this video. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if they're still doing that artificial exhaust note. I don't know if I like it, to be honest with you. Oh my god. Oh, fucking red cars are so damn sick, man. Oh my god.
The way I see it, the true measure of a sports sedan is visceral. You can sense it. A primal urge to outperform. And a natural instinct to react.
Man. That's probably the one thing I wish I did on my ISF. I actually tracked the car. I wish I would have.
Connection.
I know Kyle's out there ripping that thing on the drag strip, man, but if I could have taken that thing to the local track and just do a couple laps, I think that would have been like a good experience for me. Oh, buddy.
Naturally aspirated 5-liter V8. Quad exhaust. F-Sport performance.
Oh my god. I don't know, guys. I really like it, man. I do like it. Okay. So, you know, I was wondering. I've never looked into it until recently. Can you actually run a what's the thing called? A throttle. Oh crap, I don't know. Okay, anyway, it's supposed to be like a program or computer that makes your throttle response like instant. So when you tap it, you just instantly have like a pretty much a wide open throttle. Oh snap, Donut Media. Okay. Let's go watch some videos. Oh yeah, I hit 11k subscribers, y'all. Thank you so much right here. I appreciate it. Growing up slowly. Guess gotta make more videos because, you know, I'm lame. Let's go look at Donut Media. Ooh, damn. Sorry, we're gonna have to watch this. We're all gonna watch this together, y'all. We're watching YouTube video in YouTube on my live stream on YouTube.
In 2018, Toyota president...
But I have no patience, so let's go ahead and cut through. Oh my god.
Now, you might be thinking that this doesn't look like an enthusiast car. You might be thinking that it looks like a normal IS350.
Wait a minute, something not right about the front brakes, guys.
Under this bulging hood right here is not the V6 from the Camry. In fact, this
It kind of looks like it has
makes more
Brembos on
power
it without
than
the
new
badging,
BMW
but it
i3,
also kind
and
of
it
looks
weighs
like
the same
the
as
IS
Mustang
350
GT.
brakes
This
were just like a
thing
big
is
block.
a bona fide sleeper. But I've got a question. Is this even a good idea?
Is it a good idea, guys? That's a good question to ask. I think it is in a lot of ways, but only if they release the F model that's like no more than like 10 grand difference. Because if you, let's say this car is $60,000 and you release the F model that's like $80,000 to $90,000 just for like wider quarter panels, maybe new wheels, brakes for what was I saying, 20, 30 grand more. I don't know if that'd be worth the money. And to be honest with you, if I had $100,000 to spend, I probably wouldn't buy a Lexus. Probably buy like a used Audi R8 or a down payment on a GT3 RS. I would love to have a GT3 RS, by the way. But in terms of budgeting and, you know, $900 a month on car payment, is it worth it? Is this the right way? So we can all agree. I mean, I would say, all right, let me go to another picture because I'm in his face, and there we go. So I would think for the value, if it's the same performance, if you don't care too much about the redesign and the having a brand new low mileage car, but you just want it for the performance, yeah, I would recommend just buying a used RCF, GSF, or even an ISF for half the price of this car. If it's going to be net worth or upwards 60, 65K, right? Hey, Don Vito, I haven't seen you in a while. Well, I haven't really watched any of Ricer Miatas or Picos or HP Logic videos either, so I haven't really caught up with anything. Later, Kyle. I'll see you next time, man. Only downside this vehicle at the market. Yeah, that's true. Natural aspirated, yeah. You be so this car will be like what 470 horsepower. To put a turbo on it, nitrous, or even a supercharger would cost you crazy money. So when I had the ISF, I was like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and do an RR supercharger and be happy with this damn thing. And just turns out it's too fucking expensive. It's like 15K for everything you may need to get it going, and assuming your car is structurally good and engine's very healthy, 15K is pretty much like the whole car, if not half the car, depending on your, you know, what your car's worth. I just thought it was just too much money for a power plant or a power upgrade like that. But then now that I own an S2000 and looked into turbo and supercharger and parts for a freaking little Honda S2000, it's equally expensive as modifying a Lexus ISF, to be honest with you. For those who are wondering, yeah, the little Honda compared to a Lexus, they're literally equal value if you buy everything legit and authentic and, you know, reliable. But now that I think about it, it's not a bad investment for, you know, making. I think you can get up to like 600 horsepower on a supercharger. But in this case, if you had to pay 15 to 20K for a supercharger on this car, the IS 500, to make it a little faster, at that point I think you're probably better off just getting the V8 twin turbo F model, and with the probably a downpipe and a tune like everyone says, you could probably get way more horsepower and be eating up those rear tires. So I guess it all depends what you can afford and what's worth it to you. Damn, I do like it, but you know what? It's still, because we're all coming from a background of like performance F models, or at least we know of it, or we want it. I think this car you should definitely hold off on buying, just because it's like the first generation, or first, you know, model of this car. You don't know any issues with it. It looks like it comes with like 18-inch wheels too, which is kind of a bummer. I can't really tell from this angle. I don't know, man. Can you imagine this in blue with the white seats? Oh my god, that's what my old car was. I liked it a lot. But anyway, let's just go through it real quick. This was the track edition. If you guys remember, Lexus did release a track edition of the RCF. Came with carbon fiber wing, carbon fiber hood, I think, carbon fiber front splitter. Ended up costing like 120, 130K. I believe that's what it was. It was so crazy I didn't even want to look at the price or even look into it. I just thought it was overpriced. And you get this like matte gray charcoal color paint job. which is very popular. A lot of people I've seen been wrapping their cars that color, and I really like the charcoal. It's a really, I don't know, just something about this RC I wasn't like, it's considered a facelift. So you got new tail lights, new headlights, new everything, but it just didn't do it for me. Yeah, I have to watch this video later. You guys can watch it too. I mean, damn thing's like freaking 13 minutes long. This live stream is kind of long too. Anyway, let's see. You don't watch Donut Media? They're kind of ass and steal everyone else's content. True. As long as they credit them, right? I guess it's okay. Cars, license, leaves, no. Yeah, modifying our car. Yeah, like some of us do agree. We want to tear the car apart, replace everything, and make it the best that we could, or the best it was meant to be. But then Lexus kind of limit you from doing that. Like you can't hack the computer. You can't do this. You can't do that. It's tight. I guess they do it on purpose, but not really on purpose. But it's just they want you to enjoy the car for what they designed it for. I don't know why there's a giant Charizard on my screen. They're 19s? Okay. I was wondering. I hope they're not 18s. I think probably spinning tires all day. Of course, ads.
What's the difference between...
I'm not going to watch an ad. But, personally, if I ever got back into a Lexus, I would like to get an LC. I think the LC is pretty fucking badass. A used LC probably go for like 67 now. Maybe 70K. Maybe less than that. But I just bought myself a new truck, so I'm not going to buy a Lexus anytime soon. So this is a buzzkill. But if I have an opportunity to go test drive one and review one, the new IS500, I would. I just don't have connections like that, unfortunately. But I know you guys have been dying to watch or see more content outside of whatever I've been doing. Channel's kind of been, I want to say rocky. It's okay. You know, I get decent views and support and comments and stuff like that. I try to answer it all. Maybe we'll do more live streams talking about stuff. You have questions, we can sit there and I can answer it for you. I know a lot of people try to get stuff out of me through the comments, and I can't really answer all of them all the time, especially with working full time, and I sometimes forget when I get home from work because I'm rarely on YouTube anymore. But yeah, this Lexus is really nice, man. I think this is something people are really looking forward to. It just looks so clean. It's so simple. I can see where the design came from the RX, the SUV. The headlights kind of like very sharp and clean, and they kind of did the bumpers sort of like, I want to say the RCF facelift when they did the track edition. It just, I don't know, man, just something about it. It looks so good. You slam this thing on some Volk T37s or some C28s, paint the calibers a different color, maybe. Oh, maybe a front lip. I know they're gonna make a front lip for it or something like that. But yeah. Anyway, guys, what truck did you get? You got any more wrap projects? Wrap? Yeah, I mean, I so far I've been wrapping like one car a month, which is very surprising, and everything is kind of word of mouth. It's really hard to get clients unless if you have a shop or you have a big clout Instagram, which I really don't. But people have been like saying, hey, you know, I know this guy wrap cars, you can come to him. So literally, I did like, was it 4 cars? No, I did 3 cars. I lied. I did 3 cars. One in November, December, and I did one in January. So none this month in February. It's okay. But it's yeah, I don't know if I do any more wrap jobs. I like to do more wrap videos. I could wrap my truck. I got a 4Runner, by the way. I got a 4Runner Limited. I'll do a video on that later if you guys care to watch it. It's kind of like a big dream car of mine. If you watch me from the beginning, I used to work at Toyota dealership. I worked there for like 7 years. But I would tint to 4Runners, Tacomas, Tundras all day, every day. I get to literally drive it, enjoy it, and look at it. And the 4Runner ultimately was the SUV I really wanted. Like I said, last year I've been just hustling, working, trying to grow my career at this place I'm at right now, and I was able to reward myself with a truck. I know COVID has been really tough on a lot of people. Some people lost their jobs or trying to get by, and a lot of people getting sick and losing loved ones, and you know it's really unfortunate. We live in a really tough time. But with the tragedy came with a little, I want to say like light in the world. A lot of people I've noticed started turning their lives around, actually going out, trying to find new ways to make money, trying to, you know, feed the kids and feed themselves. And Even investing, I started investing again, so now I'm playing stock every single day and trying to get my money up. And it's still new to me, it's still new to everyone. I mean, we can sit here and talk all day about what happened with the stock market like 3 weeks ago, but I've been investing. It's stupid money that you can make rather than leaving it in a bank and making like 2 pennies a year, where you can take a risk and do some research, play some stocks, and make like $100 in a day or $100 in a minute. It just all depends. All I know is that for everyone else is going through some hard times, just don't give up. Just keep your mind open, learn a new skill, use that skill to make you money. Like I said, my channel, you can see me from the beginning to now. I learned to do all these things like tinting and detailing and vinyl wrapping, and that's all from watching other YouTubers and stuff and being very motivated and trying to learn it. You invest the time, you put out a little bit of money and buy the tools and do a couple, you just train and practice, and boom, you have a source of income. So if anyone wants to know, those wrap jobs, I charge like $1,000 to $1,500 labor to wrap each car. That includes fully detailing, clay barring, disassembly, wrapping, reassembly, wiping everything down, and delivering the car to the customer. All they have to do is pay for the material, because everyone wants a different color and each one's a different value and price. So there we go. $1,000 to $1,500 a week. That's how long it takes me to wrap a car. So $1,500 a week on the side of working a full-time job. It's been a blessing, and because of that, I'm able to buy the 4Runner, something I really always wanted. And things were a little tough after I sold the Lexus, I would admit. As you know, I bought the Skyline, and it was really, really nice. You know what? I'm gonna save this for another live stream. I'm gonna save the R34 story for another live stream because I don't want to talk about that now. Considering this is just a Lexus live stream, and I'm probably gonna end it here. It's been half an hour. Thank you for sitting back and enjoying. Yes, Toyota for life. LCF is sick as hell, but I don't know if I want to pay GT3 RS money for an LCF, to be honest. Vivid, I haven't been using Vivid lately. They do have some issues with the old stuff. There's not the new stuff. The old stuff I used a couple years ago that I kept in my garage, they started shrinking a little bit, which is, if it's just sitting there in my garage shrinking from the the ambient heat, I can't imagine wrapping a car and it'll shrink over time. But the new stuff they have coming out with the new technology is really, really good. I haven't tried any of it yet, but always, if you're willing to spend a little money to practice and learn some stuff, I would definitely go on Amazon or just go to the website and buy it, try it out. I've been using 3M and Avery lately because that's what my customers want. Even Tech Wrap's a pretty good brand. A little thick, but the finish is really, really nice. Just gotta be wary. Every brand has their issues. So back to the comments. Throw some satin bronze wheels on. Yes, guys, bronze on any color looks amazing. Maybe not silver. I don't know if I like it on silver, just because silver is kind of like a weird color. But anyway, we're gonna end this video here. We're almost up to 38 minutes. This is so damn long, but thank you for watching, and I hope you guys tuck in this news of the new IS500 and let me know what you guys think about it. Looks pretty cool to me. I think it's really nice to see something new from Lexus rather than the same boring stuff that we always see. We'll see how well this car sells, and we'll see how well it performs against an older model, and we'll also see how well this performs with the new V8 twin turbo motor that Lexus is developing. So until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Might be a live stream, might be, or maybe won't be a live stream, I don't know. Anyway, peace.